Hello, I'm Dr. Sarah Solomon, a dentist, physiotherapist, certified personal trainer, and the author of the Fat Loss Fast series ebooks about intermittent fasting and flexible dieting, which is the very reason why you are watching this video right now. Today, I'm going to explain to you what on earth is intermittent fasting and flexible dieting. Now make sure you stay tuned right to the end of this video, because I am going to explain to you how you can get started intermittent fasting right away using my system for free. Now, I'm one of the first people to admit that establishing what to eat and when to eat it in order to be healthy and to lose fat is probably one of the most confusing topics under the sun. Okay, I know exactly what the problem is because, well, it used to be my problem. Yeah, once upon a time, I used to swallow the bull roar and rubbish fed to me by the fitness industry. In fact, I swallowed it 6 times a day, every 2 to 3 hours for 3 years. Why? Well, because that's what the fitness professionals told me to do. That's what was written in the fitness magazines, and it's what Dr. Oz was saying to do, and all the professional athletes were doing it, so it must be the gold standard, right? I mean, it must be the way you're supposed to do it to get results, right? Wrong! Riddle me this, riddle me that. Now, if I was eating every 2 to 3 hours, 6 times a day to boost my metabolic rate and prevent my body from going into that so-called fat storing muscle catabolizing mode, well, then how come I was always hungry, always irritable, and never losing fat? Just saying. And while I'm at it, how come I couldn't drop even 1 pound unless I would cut all carbohydrates, cut my calories down to less than 1,200 calories a day, exercise for 2 to 3 hours a day, and eat nothing but steamed tilapia and asparagus morning, noon, and night? Now, how is this a healthy and maintainable lifestyle? Just saying. I am here today to make this simple for you. I am going to break it down and put an end to all of your dieting hell. So let's start this video right now by me congratulating you on your decision to leave frustration station. Here we go. Reality check. The only way a diet and training program will be successful is if you can actually adhere to it 365 days of the year. So that means this program has to be maintainable, endurable, not all-consuming, and it must not cause any harm. Key point: unless you can follow the diet for the rest of your life, then the diet will fail you. Now we're going to address exactly what is intermittent fasting, and then we're going to address what exactly is flexible dieting. Are you ready? Intermittent fasting. What is it? Well, one thing that it isn't is a diet. That's correct. Intermittent fasting is not a diet. What is it exactly? Well, you still eat your normal amount of food, except you eat it in a smaller time frame referred to as your eating window. So in a nutshell, intermittent fasting just tells you when you can eat and when you cannot eat. Pay attention, because now I'm going to explain why intermittent fasting actually works, why it helps you lose fat. Okay, because you spend more time fasting than you do eating, it finally gives your body a chance to tap into its stored fat for energy. Incoming, I've got my laptop here because I made a list of all the reasons why intermittent fasting is awesome. Okay, I'm not hungry. I have hours of extra free time now. Hello, I walk around with six-pack abs every single day of the year. I can eat in restaurants, and I can even order in. Score! I can eat way more calories than I ever did before. My portions make me feel full. Full equals happy Sarah. I can eat foods that were formerly demonized on my previous 6-meal-a-day meal plan. I can eat freshly made food. I hate eating leftovers or gross, smelly fish from a Tupperware container. Nothing against Tupperware. Oh, thank Godfully, I barely spend any time cooking in the kitchen anymore. I don't have to work out for 2 to 3 hours a day anymore to try and lose fat. Did you know I only work out for 20 to 30 minutes a day, and I do that at home? Oh yes, my mood is much better too. I mean, I'm still a bitch, but at least now I can control when I want to be a bitch. Just saying. With intermittent fasting, I know that I only feed during very specific times. So when I do finally eat, I feel satiated, meaning I feel full, so food no longer has to occupy every single waking moment of my day. You know, back in the day, food used to control me, but now I finally have control over food. Let me tell you, there is nothing more awesome than watching body fat flop right off your body without you feeling starved in the process. And just, having so much more free time because you don't have to cook 6 meals in advance and lug them around in a big heavy cooler everywhere you go. I have to say it's just overall improved my entire quality of life. And let's not forget about all of the health benefits associated with intermittent fasting. In my opinion, intermittent fasting is the easiest way to shed fat. And it's honestly just the most realistic approach because you don't have to spend hours in the gym or hours preparing ridiculous amounts of meals in advance. So if you're looking for an opportunity to lose some fat and improve your health without having to kill yourself in the process, then intermittent fasting is definitely for you. Now, I don't want this to become the world's longest video. I still have to talk about flexible dieting. So what I've done is I provided information below this video about intermittent fasting. You can check out the testimonials and you can click the link to learn how to start fasting today. That's right, you get my weekly fasting tutorials to your inbox for free. Flexible dieting. What is that? Okay, you may have heard it referred to as IIFYM, or if it fits your macros, or as I like to call it, if it fits your mouth. The IIFYM approach to diet allows for greater flexibility and variety with your food selection because the focus is on the nutrients rather than the food source. I don't want to sound like Charlie Brown's teacher. In other words, you don't have to demonize your favorite foods. You don't have to follow a meal plan ever again. And I'm going to teach you how to approach your food selection so that you not only get the vital nutrients you need, but that you can also enjoy life and have, your favorite treats. Maybe have a glass of wine. Toasted tuna salad sandwich. Bread is good. Cookies and cream Quest bar. Look at all the cookies and cream. Wonderful taste. And I'm going to show you how to factor in discretionary calories. Case in point, licorice. I bet you lick-a-wish you had some right now. Narnia in the mouth. Here's the problem with meal plans. They don't work in the long haul. In fact, in my opinion, they're nothing more than just a professionally typed up eating disorder on an 8.5 by 11 piece of paper. From my own personal experience, I can tell you that I failed miserably following other people's meal plans. Meal plans caused me food obsession, nutrient deficiencies, constant hunger, and it left my taste buds bored. I felt deprived. How do other people know what I'm in the mood to eat from day to day? I mean, heck, I don't even know what I'm going to have for dinner tonight. I mean, what if my meal plan is telling me to have bok choy, but I'm actually in the mood for zucchini? Just saying. Does that mean zucchini's bad? That's the problem. There's nothing wrong with zucchini, but because it's not in your meal plan, suddenly you're demonizing zucchini and you feel like a prisoner to bok choy. So now we're demonizing food that's actually nutrient dense? Poor zucchini. And here's the other problem. You actually have to eat the bok choy every single day for a month. There's no other option on your meal plan. So now you're not getting any food variety. And that's a serious issue because that's what's causing micronutrient deficiencies. So please, stop demonizing food. Stop doing this ridiculous meal prep where every Sunday you spend 3 hours grocery shopping and cooking all your food and then pre-measuring it into Tupperware containers. I mean, really though, is that how you want to live your life? I mean, I know that I have better things to do with my time than that. Good news, I'm going to teach you how to enjoy food again. You will no longer obsess over food. You will no longer demonize food. Food will no longer control you. You will now be able to select your food using your brain, and that means you're going to get food variety, and it means you will be getting proper micronutrition. This video is getting a little bit too long, so I've provided more information about flexible dieting below this video and how you can get started with that. I've provided you the link for that as well. In conclusion, intermittent fasting and flexible dieting will help you get results without you having to kill yourself in the process. You will no longer have to demonize food, and you will no longer have to feel like you're starving all the time. So achieve satiety, enjoy food variety, and improve your health while losing fat. Please, if you found this video to be enlightening, do share it with a friend who you think would also benefit from this approach. Again, you have nothing to lose but fat. Click the link to get started fasting today, or go to startfastingtoday.com to get started for free. I cannot wait to help you get out of dieting hell. That's right, you're leaving frustration station, baby. Welcome to a whole new and better way.